Okay, what's up, people? It's MC Lito here from Japan, Lito in Japan, and I was fortunate enough to get a box of War of the Spark in Japanese. It's Tousou Taisen in Japanese, which kind of translates to Spark War, and I'm opening it for you. I was able to get a box last week when I played the pre-release, the very first pre-release at Hareruya in Umeda here in Osaka, and they had this special thing where if you join the pre-release, you could buy a box early, plus the box topper, the foil, which was Tezzeret. I had to pay an extra 1,500 yen for it. So, anyways, I'm more interested in seeing. I usually don't buy boxes. I play mainly limited, so I do sealed or draft on Tabletop Magic and play a lot of Magic Arena recently. But I'm really interested in seeing how many Japanese planeswalkers you're able to get in a box. They say the rate is about 50-50. So here we go. Let's open it and see how it goes. And yeah, get excited if we get some cool pulls. Again, after playing the pre-release, I was surprised at actually how many I got. I did get about 50% or more. And you know what? In person, they look a lot more impressive, I would say. So here we go. If you're able to play in Japanese, I know the value of English cards is much higher than foreign language boosters, but here we go. And I'm going to try to open these as well as keep them intact for some draft and seal play that I'm going to play with my friends later on today. Okay, so let's start opening these packs, and I'm going to keep them intact, like I said. We have a counter here of the possible 36 out of 36 Planeswalkers, because you get a Planeswalker in every pack. I'm going to be counting down, counting up, I guess, how many Planeswalkers we get. So without further ado, let's do this. Okay, and just to let you know, the packs are in reverse order, so I'm going to pull from the back, and these are commons. You're probably not as interested in those, but I will do the first couple packs in commons. You can see there. Okay, they're all common. I'm pulling from the bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we're getting our uncommons. We got an Ugin Construct, I think. I forgot the name of this land. Oh, and we already get our first Japanese art Planeswalker. This is Kazmina. It's interesting because her name's written in katakana. If you study Japanese or know a little bit from anime and whatnot, Japan's got like 3 different types of writing, and katakana is one where they use it kind of phonetically. So in English it's like Kazmina, and they try to write it in katakana, translated to Kazumina. It's interesting how different Planeswalkers' names are translated in katakana, but there you go. That's our first Planeswalker, and our... Oh shoot, I already spoiled the foil there. Our rare is this one. Okay. Apologies for not knowing all the names yet. Ooh, and we get a foil Altar of Bolas, I think. Nice. And we got Mountain and that. So I'm going to keep these intact as much as possible. And here we go. Second pack. So that's one so far. Okay, now I'm going to, again, just pull from the back just to show you that it is in reverse order. Okay, we should get to the uncommon soon. Here you go. Okay, and a Kiora. Kiora, Japanese Kiora, is an uncommon Planeswalker. And our rare is this one. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go a little faster now. What am I going to do? I'll try to get as many of those commons out of the way. Okay, uncommon. Dovin. So that's 3 already. Sorry, I forgot to count up. That's 3 out of 36. And we get that Devotion. There we go. Okay, and no foil in that pack. Okay, we're getting to the uncommons now. Okay, so we get first rare or mythic planeswalker. Oh, and it's Ajani. And I believe that is also the Japanese art. Wow. 4 out of 4 so far. Interesting. So I'll give you a look at Ajani again. I like how these new styles... Oh, and we get a swamp and a token. A lot of the new styles really are bursting out of the border, the frame that they're in. Ajani not as much, but some of the other ones are really just fantastic in that sense. Okay. Okay, those are uncommons. And Tybalt. And this is a non-Japanese one. How I can tell is actually, you can see the name at the bottom there, Chase Stone. Obviously, he's not Japanese. If we were Japanese, it would have a Japanese artist's name. Okay, ooh. And that Hydra as our rare. Hail Hydra. I'm just coming off of watching Avengers Endgame a couple days ago. I know it's not related to Magic, but man, you gotta see that movie. It is a treat. It is so many movies leading up to it. It's amazing. Gotta check it out. Okay. Okay, and we got a Teo. Yeah, it's hard to know. Teo, and this is the non-Japanese version. Okay, so you can see the name there. Ooh, and that's our rare. Oh, and we got a foil, Japanese planeswalker. This is Davriel in the Japanese art style. Or you can say the anime art style if you wanted to. Had a hard time busting this one open. Boom! There we go. Alright. Okay, again, try to get through all the commons. I go through the uncommons because there are uncommons planeswalkers in the set. I guess let's call that... I'll put another die for a foil Japanese one. So I'm going to add that to the foil Japanese one here. I'll put these dice. These are my counters. There we go. 1 Japanese foil, a planeswalker, and 4 non-foil planeswalkers. Okay, and we get a... in Japanese it translates to Yaya. Maybe it's like in English because it's a Jaya, Jaya, but maybe they're doing the Spanish pronunciation. It says Yaya in katakana. So that's an interesting thing again. Okay, and we get Torshmir, the elf. Okay, but to show you, it's in katakana Yaya there, the top right of her name. Okay, so that was another... Well, let me check if that was Japanese. I don't think this is Japanese. It says... it looks like a Korean artist name, Yongye Choi. And the art style definitely doesn't reflect that. I think it would be more evident when you do see a Japanese Yaya. Okay, so I don't touch the counter there. Okay, here are our uncommons. Okay, and this is Angrath, or Angrath in English. And it says Sanshu as the Japanese artist there. You can see that Sanshu. I believe this is Japanese anime because it looks different than the regular Angraths I've seen. We'll have to double check that afterwards. Oh, and that's an Elder Spell, I think, as our rare, which is not bad either. Oh, and a foil, Amass the Armies, I think it's called. Forgive me if I'm wrong about the names. Again, this set is very, very new to me. I just played one pre-release. I haven't been able to play any Magic the Gathering Arena recently. I've been quite busy, even though it is Golden Week here. Just kind of chilling out and, yeah, enjoying life. All right, so those are our commons. One more common. Uncommon. Oh, shoot. There's a Merfolk Skydiver. And our rare is Chandra in, I think, the non-Japanese version. So Young Choi also did the art on that. There, focused in. Okay. But beautiful nonetheless. So definitely getting some interesting planeswalkers. Haven't played with Chandra. I did get a Gideon in my pre-release, and it was a Japanese Gideon, and it was awesome. Anyways, moving on. Sorry guys, it's hard to kind of open from the back. That's why I'm getting all these kind of mispulls here. Boom. Okay, and we have a Arin. It has a translated in Japanese. Arin, I'm not sure. And that's a non-Japanese planeswalker. Oh, and that as our rare. There we go. Okay, uncommon, and non-Japanese Nahili, or in Japanese translated to Nahiri. Oh, and that's our rare. Zombie Wizard. Okay. The last of the first stack, so I think we've gone through 12 packs. So far we've got 4 Japanese planeswalkers. Not exactly 50-50 at the moment, but we'll have to tally them up at the end, because that's what is going to count. Okay, and we have a non-Japanese Huatli. And that as our rare. No foil. Okay, so that's 12 packs in. Gonna get rid of this garbage here. We're on the second stack, I believe. Okay. Okay, and that is, I think, again, definitely a Japanese planeswalker. I've seen this name twice now. It's Sanshu. Here, I'll focus on for you. And that is Japanese, as their artist name suggests. Sanshu. Only one name, like no first and last name. But that's a Obnixilis. And that's our planeswalker. And a legendary creature, white. I don't know. It says one planeswalker in every pack. I don't think it'll say at least one planeswalker in every pack, meaning you shouldn't get more than one planeswalker in a pack, unless that's a misprint. I haven't seen any of that stuff going on yet, which would be kind of cool, but pretty broken in a limited environment. So I guess they'd have to be really careful. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Narset, Japanese. I'm sorry, I think I forgot to put the counter on that last Obnixilis. And our rare is that right there. Okay, so that's 2 more. Go more to the middle of the camera. Sorry, I've been going on the left. Okay, so let's bring it up to the middle. Okay, and we have a Japanese style Arin. So that's our second Arin. She's uncommon. So now we have 7. I gotta change up my die here. Oh. Let's change it up to a D10. Should make sense. Now that we've got 7 planeswalkers. Boom. Okay, that's Japanese Arin, and the rare is Deliver Unto Evil, I believe. Okay. So again, guys, this is my first unboxing video. So do please bear with me, as one, I'm pulling from the back, as well as, yeah, it's my first video. But I hope you guys like it. I'm going to be sharing more stuff in the future. Oh, this is Jian Yangu, and that is non-Japanese. non-Japanese version, and that's the rare, that red vehicle. In the future, when I do open sealed product, when I do get it like this, I will try to share, as well as maybe more videos about life in Japan here in Osaka, in awesome Osaka. Alright, ooh, that's Yangu's Wolf Companion. That's a very good uncommon. And the Wanderer non-Japanese version. Oh, and another Bolus's Citadel non-foil in that case. Nice. Okay, these are uncommons. Okay, which means we get a mythic or rare planeswalker. Boom! And it's Tamio. Wow, I love the art on this. Obviously, it's a Japanese anime style. Just look how interesting that is with the scrolls coming out of the border right into you. And I also noticed, like, the text area, you can actually see the more of the art of the card. I know it doesn't encompass the whole card. You can see that a little bit more clearly as it's kind of semi-transparent there, which I really like about these Japanese planeswalkers. So we get another counter here. That is 8. And 1 foil Japanese art planeswalker. So if we get 16, that will be exactly 50%, but we'll see what we get. Okay, we're coming up on the uncommons. Okay, and that's a Samut. And that is the Japanese art style. Samut, Norikatsu Miyoshi is the artist there. Sorry, I'm trying to... There we go, trying to focus in on that. Alright. And our rare is the rare that allows you to switch permanents. And is it switch permanent? Sorcery, I believe. Okay, let's keep going on. Whoops, sorry. Alright, we have that land. This Vizier, oh man, those wizards are crazy. Okay, and another rare or mythic. Boom! Domri, and the Japanese version of Domri. Okay. Okay, so let me just check that last pack. Yep, that was a Japanese Samut. So we're at 9, we're at 10 planeswalkers. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting to add that. Last one was Domri, Japanese art style. Oops, got one first uncommon there. And that's a very powerful one in limited, maybe in standard as well. And we got Ashiok, non-Japanese art style. Ooh, and that's our rare. Very powerful in limited. You get to choose one or all of those. Okay, and a foil uncommon. Okay, here's our uncommons. 1, 2, oh, and it's a non-Japanese Davriel. Okay, we got a copy of Davriel, non-Japanese. Okay, and that's our rare. You know, when I'm a pretty old school Magic player. I'm pretty old, even though maybe I don't look as old. And I used to play since 4th edition, so at that time, encountering foreign cards was really, really rare, or maybe not super rare. Okay, here's that one, and I felt their value was higher because of their rarity, but now it seems like English has really dominated the third-party market as far as value goes. So, okay, here we go. Boom! Karn Wisnu Tan. I don't think this is the Japanese art style. but it is Karn, so that's pretty cool. Nice pull. Oh, and a foil mountain. Shiny shinies. Nice. Cool. Yeah, and I really enjoyed trying to get my hands on any Japanese cards while I was old school back in in Canada. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. Sometimes you'd get other languages like French, Portuguese, sometimes Russian. I heard Russian was really sought after, but seems like yeah, English seems to dominate. Who knows with this set if that is going to change the game a bit. Sahili, non-Japanese. I've seen the Japanese version of Sahili, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So far, we've got, we're on the third stack now. We got 10 out of a possible 36, and we got one more stack to go, one more stack of 12 packs. Oh, sorry, that's our first uncommon. Now, it's interesting. I feel like if you're going to get an uncommon Japanese art Planeswalker or Planeswalker, it'll be the third one that I'm pulling from the back, and that's the Japanese Yaya. That's definitely Japanese. There you go, and you can see the artist. Gotta make shout outs to these artists, Mayakawa Yuichi. And I think they're really sought after card for its function and its art, and the artist is Liliana. Okay, we have a foil uncommon. Wow, it would be really awesome if I got a Japanese art style Liliana, but who knows? Who knows what we'll get? We got a card, which is pretty nice. Alright, oops, sorry, our first uncommon. Second, and is this... Oh, sorry, I forgot to add a counter. There we go, we're at 11 Planeswalkers. Japanese art style Planeswalkers. And this is a non-Japanese Kiora. Okay, and that is a pretty powerful card. In Limited as well. Luckily, when the opponent played it against me during the pre-release, he got it like basically second turn in both of our games, or 2 or 3 of our games, and I was able to answer it, so that was fortunate. Okay. We're in the uncommons, 1, 2, and boom! Okay, so that is a non-Japanese art style Angrath. So I might have to go back and check that first Angrath, and that's our rare. I guess, oh, and that's a foil. I guess that first Angrath I encountered was a Japanese one, so I will have to go back and edit that in the video. And again, my apologies for not being too familiar with this set yet. I just kind of came out and have been playing a lot on MTGA, as well as the only way you can get these Japanese Planeswalkers is through Japanese packs. I don't know if anyone in North America has been opening them yet. Maybe because it's not on sale there. There is a Japanese style Tibalt. Definitely Japanese style. There you go. Okay, and that's the rare. And that's the foil. Okay, add a counter for that. Add a counter for that. We're at 12, possibly 13. With that Angrath. Excuse me. I'm feeling kind of, like I caught a bit of a cold as well, so I apologize for that. Oh, nice. I love the art on those. Boom. Okay, and that's Skydiver, which means we have rare or mythic. And it's a Sarkhan non-Japanese version, unfortunately. I have seen the Japanese version. It looks absolutely awesome. That is a powerhouse in Limited. Holy crap. Man, if you don't answer Sarkhan, he's just going to run away with the game. Seriously. Alright. Getting down to the last 6 or 7 packs. Oops, sorry, that's a common. And that is Japanese Keiya. Now, I know in katakana it's written Keiya there, Keiya. And in English it's K-A-Y-A, so some people say Kaya, Keiya. So, yeah, in Japanese it's translated to Keiya. I don't know what the... ooh, nice. Nice pull. What the proper pronunciation, I mean, the actual pronunciation is in English, but it is translated to Kea in Japanese. So I wonder if you pronounce it Kea as well. Let me know in the comments below. Man, it's fun opening sealed product. It's just fun. Okay. Alright. Boom. Okay, so the next one is Rare Mythic Planeswalker Ugin. Nice. And that is Japanese art style Ugin. Mayakawa Yuichi is the artist. Yeah, nice. So we got Ugin. We got a Karn, that's Japanese style. Okay, so we're at 14 or 15. Depending on if that Angraph, I think that Angraph was Japanese, so I'll have to go back and edit that counter. Boom. First uncommon. Second. And third, Japanese Nahili. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, that's very, very Japanese art style. So cool. By Yukie Tajima. Yukie Tajima is the artist. There you go. And the rare is that one. Okay, we're getting a counter for that. So as far as like value goes, I mean, this is the first really heavy Planeswalker set that Magic's done, and that's exciting on one side. And now that they've infused it with Japanese art packs, here's a Huatli Japanese version. The artist is Masuda Mikio. Masuda Mikio. I get too close and it gets out of focus. So, but yeah, just gorgeous. And the rare is Feza. I think this is a legendary angel, and that's pretty. That's a bomb, I guess you would say. Oh, look at that swamp. Nice, guys. We're down to the last 3 packs. Let's see how we do. First uncommon, second uncommon. Okay, third uncommon, which means boom! Oh my god, the Japanese Liliana, I got it! Woo! Holy smokes, shut the front door! I love saying that. Shut the door! Oh my gosh, and that is by no other than Yoshitaka Amano. I'm going to focus in on that. Yoshitaka Amano, who is famous for doing the Final Fantasy art. There we are. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm going to have to put that in a sleeve soon, even though we're going to be doing a Phantom Drafter seal with that. Yo! That was the biggest pull. And Japanese, you got to see the prices on Japanese stores. 2 more packs to go. I think that was the whole box. I think that made up for the whole box. I'm not too much into the finance because I probably won't sell it. I just really like holding on to these cool cards. Might even be able to use it for standard. Wow, that was the big one. Okay, we got 1, 2, probably a Japanese Planeswalker in the uncommon slot. It is, and it's Vraska, and it's beautiful. Wow. Look at her hair. Look at her hair go. Fortunately, it seems to be a little bit of a ding on the top left. Or maybe that was just dust. Okay. Awesome. Wow, so that was one more for my god, I can't even say her name, Liliana, and one more for Vraska, so we're at 17, I believe. Again, if I've forgotten counters, I'm really sorry. I will go back and double check. But we're over 50%, so they said about 50. This would be true. So we're at 17 or 18, or 19 if I had missed one. Really sorry, guys, if I did that, but hopefully you enjoyed this video nonetheless. Okay. Number 1, number 2, and number 3, that is a Japanese art style Teo. Let's see if we can focus it on that. Nice, again, by Fu Midori. Fu Midori. I'm sure that's a pen name and artist name. And there's our rare. Okay, guys, that was the box of War of the Spark Japanese. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, sorry. It's an earthquake. No, it's not an earthquake. It's me hitting the stand. Hope you enjoyed that. We've got 17, 18, possibly 19 planeswalkers out of 36. So that is true to the 50-50 chance of getting one in Japanese packs. Hopefully, you guys play with Japanese packs. I think they're cool. I mean, look at that art style, and who knows if they'll go up in value or not. They're a little bit more rare to get than other things. Not as rare as things like what are they called? What's the word I'm looking for? Not relics. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Peace.